Easy Pool, consumer benefits.
Hi, this is Matt with API. Why would consumers choose Easy Pool? Well, simply put, Easy Pool provides all the active ingredients of the normal products that people put in on a weekly basis. Easy Pool will actually replace utilizing pH up, pH down, alkalinity increaser, calcium hardness, stain and scale, algicide, clarifier, and shock, all in one bucket. So when you're talking to someone about it, you're talking about something that's easy, something that's not confusing. Not only is it easy, but it's easy to use. The dosage is easy. They don't have to have a whole bunch of stuff sitting around their garage. They don't have to worry about their kids getting in a whole bunch of stuff. They don't have to store a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, that's one of the great things about it. The biggest thing to do with Easy Pool, the greatest way to use it is as a primary water care program. By utilizing weekly doses of Easy Pool, you will literally cut down on not only all the inventory that we just talked about and the usage and the confusion of all that, but your time poolside, your time taking care of the pool. You'll increase the amount of time that you have to have fun in the pool. You won't have to worry about telling the kids, well, you can't swim now or any of that stuff. You don't have to worry about algae because we have a no algae guarantee with it. You would literally just follow directions by using a scoop of Easy Pool per a certain amount of water, of gallons of water in the pool. So it's super easy to use. You use that with a couple of chlorine tablets a week, so your typical chlorine tablets that you use is going to be cut between 75 and 80%. You won't need to use chlorinated shock. It's just a super simple way to provide oxygen-rich water that's just beautiful to look at. The other part of it is that if someone is happy with what they have, with what they're using, their regimen, if they're in a good habit of keeping the water relatively well, that's okay too, because not everyone's going to want to try Easy Pool. They should, but not everyone will. If that's the case, then utilizing Easy Pool for troubleshooting works well too. Easy Pool works in all manner of ways, but the biggest four things that it does is if you have a chlorine demand issue, it can take care of that. If you have cloudy, murky water that for some reason people just can't get fixed, it works for that. If you're winterizing your pool, it works great for that. And if you have a covered pool or a vinyl pool and you're worried about bleaching the liner, or you're worried about hurting the cover or the equipment from the cover, Easy Pool is great to replace the typical chlorinated shock that people are using. The other part of it too is if someone's utilizing monopersulfate or potassium monopersulfate or MPS, that stuff's fine, except that it's only manufactured to last so long, and that's like about a day and a half depending on the contaminants. If you were to switch Easy Pool out with that, then what happens is that Easy Pool is actually a longer and stronger and more effective, and it will do the same thing that monopersulfate does, but actually will last for 7 to 10 days. So there's so many different ways to use Easy Pool. There's benefits to all of them. The primary water care program or as a troubleshooter, either way, it's just a great product.
API, simple products, amazing results.
Thanks for watching.